Hey, I can add you as a moderator right now, cuz, or no?
Yeah. Have me as a moderator, so if somebody talking that shit,
How I
I can.
do it?
So all right. So look, let me do.
What up? What up? It's young. Yeah.
You like?
Back as professor. You know what I'm saying? Finna get into a little bit of this bullshit that they got going on in Hollywood and the entertainment. I ain't gonna get too much into the street politics with y'all, but you know, gotta keep it on a hush hush. But there's a lot of shit going on, man. A lot of strange activities, you know. And some of this shit they just broadcast live and all that on the news, so it ain't hard to see it. Let's see what they got. You know what I'm saying? Got a few things I want to chop it up with y'all about. You heard me? Oh, it's still you gotta bring the, there it is. There it is. Man, Helene wrecking havoc down there, boy. Look at that. God damn. They say Helene wrecking havoc across Southeast, dead 39 people, 4.5 in the dark. Wow. That hurricane tearing up shit down there, man. You heard me? We're gonna keep them in our prayers, man, and sending our condolences to all the people that's going through that hurricane right now. All the people that have family members that's dealing with that, you know. Uh, yeah, man. God damn. Helene made landfall at about 11:10 p.m. Thursday near Perry, Florida, with 140-mile-per-hour winds, making it the first known Category 4 storm that hit Florida's Big Bend region since records began in 1855. God damn, this so they been having shit going on like that over there. It must be hard for them to try to make it and you know what I'm saying, going hurricane after hurricane after hurricane, man. It don't be shit to build no more, man. You get them spent all that money trying to remodel and regroup and get back together and put this shit back together, man. I'm telling you, man. Them natural disasters be serious, you heard me? Them fucking natural disasters be tearing up shit, boy. I'm talking about motherfucker gotta start all over. This shit overturned boats, flattening. Look, several what flattening homes and a vista of floodwater several feet deep were revealed at dawn across the stormy rear region. God damn. Man, you know something, man? I was thinking about something, dog. Man, you know, a motherfucking comet come and hitting that Atlantic, man, all that fucking water gonna come straight on, all on the land, dog. That shit gonna rinse all the fucking land back into the ocean. Pull, and then, you know what I'm saying? When that shit come over and that shit gonna come back. That shit gonna pull trees and everything. Uproot trees. That water, motherfucker, dog. That water, motherfucker. Yeah, man. But condolences to all those going through that hurricane storm, man. That shit is bad, man. Fucking hurricane, man. I'm telling you. You know, in Louisiana, man, motherfuckers be so in tune with being at their own home in the comfort of their own home, they won't even evacuate, man. That shit happened for Katrina, man. Oh shit. Oh, there we go. I got another hot one for y'all. Trump standing next to Zelensky promises a good deal for both sides of Ukraine-Russian war. Man, we ain't trying to go to war right now, man. We not trying to go to war right now, man. What the fuck? We don't even know who the president gonna be. Nobody don't know who the president gonna be. If you go with what they saying in the news and in the headlines, you can't be believing that, man. One day you look Trump leading, one day you look Kamala Harris leading. You know, they just doing that right now. That don't mean nothing when it come time to the poll, man. When it come time to vote. And I really think Trump will lead, and they just not gonna advertise that, you know, due to all them allegations and conspiracies with Trump with the stealing votes and all of that, man. That shit don't be true. That just be something to entertain y'all and keep y'all from doing what y'all supposed to be doing and paying attention to what y'all supposed to be paying attention to. That's how they get y'all when you watch the news. Look at that. Former President Donald Trump said Friday that if elected, he's ready to work out a peace deal between Russia and Ukraine, emphasizing his good relationship with Vladimir Putin, even as the former president stood next to Ukraine President, I can't say his name, but his last name is Zelensky. Vladimir Zelensky. I don't know, whatever his name is. You see, all this talk about war, man, they need to try to, you know, we don't need no war, man. We need to get this money, and we need to make sure everybody get fed and get a piece of the money too. You know, it costs money to go to war, man. To send the troops out there, man, it costs billions of dollars for that, man. It costs a lot of money to go to war, man. Taxpayers, people who pay taxes, that money go on to that, you know. Yeah, man. Look at that. Trump has repeatedly complained about the funding the U.S. has provided for Ukraine and claimed he will quickly end the war between the two sides. Well, that's what you're supposed to do, Trump. We need to spread some of this money all around, man. We need to spread this money all around. Everybody got to get some money. We don't need another stimulus, because then y'all ain't going to want to go to work if y'all get a stimulus. We need y'all to go to work. That's what we need y'all to do. Get off your ass and go get it, man. Go to school. We get some funding for school. Shit, that's what you do. That's what you do, man. Go to school, go to work. Feed them children, man. Stop trying to get not child support, but stop trying to get welfare and all of that. Cause I think Trump talking about cutting that shit, man. Y'all gonna be ass out. Lazy motherfuckers don't wanna go to work thinking you gonna get that shit, man. I think he even talking about cutting them stamps off. He gonna cause a whole war. He cut them stamp. He cut them stamp. You heard me, cuz? He cut them stamps. Shit, boy, they gonna take over in Capitol Hill, boy. We coming over there, huh? They said they ain't letting them stamps go. Oh no, don't cut them stamps. They done raised generation after generation after generation. I think the paper stamps was there when I was born. They had the paper, the green, the brown, the blue. You know what I'm saying? Niggas used to shoot dice for the stamps. They was throwing them yamps in there back in the G, you heard me? Oh yeah. What we got? Iranian operatives charged in the U.S. with hacking Donald Trump's presidential campaign. Oh, you gonna get some of that. They're gonna be doing that shit. They're gonna be hacking and doing all kind of shit. Why they not talking about that second attempt they made on Trump, man? You don't see nothing about that. 3 Iranian operatives have been charged with hacking Donald Trump's presidential campaign as part of what the Justice Department says was a sweeping effort to undermine the former president and erode confidence in the U.S. electoral system. You see that shit, man? You see? Damn, they done got 3 Iranian. These people not even from here doing that shit. Or they did it from somewhere in damn, they hacking the whole election. You gonna get some of that. This shit it's only the beginning, too. It's only the beginning. Y'all get ready, man. 2 attempts, 1 dead, 1 apprehended. Man, fucking alien UFO gonna be flying over the fucking You gonna see, watch. It's gonna be something like that, dog. I don't put nothing past that. The three accused hackers were employed by Iran's paramilitary Revolutionary Guard, which the U.S. government has designated as a foreign terrorist organization. Since 2020, their operation has sought to compromise email accounts of broad swath of targets, which, in addition to the Trump campaign, also includes a former ambassador to Israel, a former CIA deputy director, officials at the State and Defense Departments, a former U.S. Homeland Security advisor, a journalist, according to indictment. God damn, this shit is bigger than Hussein, man. Look at this. You see, this the shit that I be. This is, first of all, it's always all about money. Always all about money and who take what. Big fish take little fish. But just in a suit, they wearing suits doing this shit. I'm telling you, man, that's all it is. Trade, buy, sell. Who the biggest man? And they do that shit behind the scenes. And look, this is what look. They going through the depths. In May, prosecutors say the defendant began trying to penetrate the Trump campaign. Boy, they trying to stop Trump, dog. Pooh, hey, y'all know something? Just off of this right here, just something quick. 50 Cent making a lot of money off of that Many Men single, man. You know Trump done took that and they put that with his campaign. That's the theme music for Trump campaign now. Man, that's a win for the home team. Go ahead, 50, man. I like that shit, man. That's fire. 50 got Trump. So I know he endorsing Trump. I don't know. To the lesser of evils, dog. You just, yeah, I'm working on two different type of devices right here. Y'all excuse me. Oh, yeah. Thank you, kinfolk. Look at this shit here. Rapper 50 Cent shared why people identify with Trump after assassination attempt. 50 Cent said he would stay out of the election, but that didn't stop him from admitting people like him identify with former President Trump with his reaction after his assassination attempt. The rapper, whose real name is Curtis James Jackson III, sat down for an interview Saturday morning to discuss his new book, The Accomplice. Gotta read that motherfucker too. I read his other one. Where he was asked about his stance on the presidential election. 50 said, I'd like to stay out of it, you know. Well, look, things happen like Trump gets shot and they start playing Many Men and it jumps 250% in streaming, Jackson said. Man, that's some money, man. You see how that bag just go from one end to another, dog? And 50 deserve it, you heard me? He deserve it. But that was a bag he wasn't even aware of. It wasn't like he was trying to network in that way with the election. Look, shopping the music. That's old, man. That shit still bringing money, boy. 50 a G. 50 a money magnet, man. Straight up. Let's move on, man. Let's move on, dog. Foreign bribes, cheap flights. What is Eric Adams accused of? I know that's what y'all all probably want to know. Me too, shit. I thought this shit was in connection with Diddy. Man, I ain't lying to y'all. Look, time out, man. I thought this shit, when I seen, now why they covered that behind Diddy if they knew that shit didn't have nothing to do with Diddy? You see how they do? That's how they play, man, in the fucking media. I'm telling you, the news, that's what they do. They put they cover that news about Mayor Adams directly after Diddy was arrested, dog. That shit was going up. It was lighting it up. This shit was trending, man. Big time, like some J's when they just come out. This shit was trending. Now, my thing is, okay, why y'all gonna push that like that? He got something to do with Diddy? Now, he gave Diddy the key to the city, And Diddy had just dropped that album, that Love album, which that shit was garbage, you know what I'm saying? I didn't like it. But anyway, he after Diddy did the drop the Love album, about maybe a month or two after that, maybe around there, he got the key to the city. Mayor Adams gave him that key to the city. That don't mean nothing. But then again, the way they give these allegations to you, they don't put in there, oh yeah, he did this, he did that. They just say corruption. They just say corruption. You got to break that shit down for my grandmother and my mom and them to know what the fuck you're talking about. You can't just say corruption. They go crazy. Oh, it's big. The big people coming. You know, corruption. You got to break that down to them terms and more for some of them other people, the country people in the back, in Louisiana and the deep south. And my grandmother, they don't know what you mean when you say corruption. They just know corruption. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that... corruption. What corruption? The man, what he was doing, You shocking them old people like that with this news and lying and saying y'all not breaking that down. But moving on. Let me see. As part of what officials have described as an abuse of power. You see, that's what they're gonna say. That's what they're gonna say. They're gonna always say it's abuse of power when a brother get it. Adams is alleged to have accepted illegal gifts worth over 100,000 from Turkish citizens and at least one government official. Pooh, they didn't play with him. They didn't play with him. Now all the fucking people that be getting money from fucking different governments and people from overseas, the brother get in there and now y'all get mad at him because he getting gifts, and they put in there that it's a gift. Adams, a former police captain, has denied any wrongdoing and vowed to fight the allegations in court. As he should. As he should. He should fight them. He should fight them. But them saying it's corruption could be corruption on their side. See? You see? What is Eric Adams accused of? Eric Adams is facing 5 separate criminal counts of including conspiracy to commit wire fraud, federal program bribery, and to receive campaign contributions by foreign nationals. Now, see, they're gonna be big on that shit. They don't, that right there. That's terrorist shit right there. You accepting money from other motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? They trying to come in and try to infiltrate. Nah, they ain't having that over here. Not in the States. They say, according to the 57-page indictment, Adams allegedly accepted more than 100,000 in luxury travel. They keep saying 100,000 like that's a lot of money, though, man. 100,000? I believe that's what Trump, little side piece be making, man. You heard me? Allegedly. Including hotel stays, lavish meals, and airline upgrades from Turkish nationals beginning in 2016, when he still served as a president of the New York borough of Brooklyn. You know something, man? They're acting like people can't have... So when you become that big and you make it in that type of field in office, you become the mayor. So, all right, I'm the mayor. I can't have no friends overseas. I understand why. Okay, cool. So if I can't have no friends overseas, then why the fuck? I don't understand that, yo. Chat, I don't understand that at all. I'm serious. Wait, hold on. This shit is crazy. None of this public declared, and prosecutors claim Adams used straw donors to hide the sources of the money and at times created fake paper trails that suggested he paid or intended to pay for the gifts. They be making up stories, man. And you know something? I don't trust government. I don't trust law enforcement. I don't trust... Let's just get that out the way. So before y'all go ahead and get to talking and I don't trust them. I don't trust them, dog. You go back and you look in history, man, they done did a lot of fuck shit, man. Real spit. They done did it, man. They done did a whole lot of crazy stuff, dog. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, dog. We could go back to the when they assassinate. That's when I knew they was crooked. When I learned they assassinate their own to try to hide some information about these aliens and all kind of other money and all kind of shit. Documents they was coming, Kennedy was about to come clean with. They releasing all this information right now, 50 years later. You know what I'm saying? Bought bits and pieces of it. Told it to the people that the man died, he was assassinated. Come to find out he's still alive. You know what I'm saying? These the shit, these the games they play, like Baba Dick Gregory said. These the games that they play. I've been here. I've been here. We need a reset, says Prime Minister of Barbados. What kind of reset? What kind of reset? Mia Motley told leaders at the annual general debate that over the last 4 years, the world has faced polycrises. We continue to wrestle with the climate crisis as a human family. We grapple with the legacy of the pandemic. She said, adding that we are now, regrettably, confronted by multiple theaters of war and scenes of horror and famine flowing from that war, aimed armed conflict instead of pursuing the development of citizens of every country. Citing Ukraine and Gaza as well as Sudan, Ms. Motley said that the world could not afford the distraction of war, saying that if ever there was a time to pause and to reset, it is now collectively as an international community and individually as a leader in each of our communities and countries. Sorry, y'all. She said it was incumbent on leaders to deliver new opportunities and solutions to these crises which dampen economic growth, which restricted the ambitions of our people and numb our sense of the beauty of goodness that the world ought to be offering. She added that this reset is what all our citizens are demanding. Simply put, she said that too many people go to bed with their belly hungry. Shit, that's everywhere. People starving. Man, even with the food stamp, people starving. What about the drug addiction people that got kids? They spend that money and trade them stamps for dope and drugs. You know what I'm saying? So, she said, excuse me, y'all, I know I went off track. She said, enable it to reset globally will foster a crisis of confidence in the existence international order, which must become inclusive and responsive for all, she said. This global reset should target our rules and institutions aiming to end discrimination and processes that create first and second class citizens depending on our nation of origin, she continued. Recalling that 2024 was the final year. Oh shit, I got a glitch in the matrix, y'all. The 2024 was the final year of the UN decade. Ms. Motley said that while much had been achieved, Barbados and the Caribbean community, CARICOM, were joining the growing chorus for the immediate proclamation of the second decade to address the matter of reparations for slavery and colonialism. Man, how long they been talking about that, man? They've been talking about reparations for slaves and blacks for a long time, bro. And it wouldn't be hard to give. Man, they got so much money. They print so much money. It don't make no sense, man. They print money every day. I've been to that place, man. It's hot in that building. They printing so much money. It's no AC in there, man. They print just money in there. Everybody that work in there be dripping wet, sweat. The money in there is so crispy and clean. If you pass by the money too close, it cuts you. It's so new and fresh. It smell like money in there. You ain't never smell money like you smell it over there. It stank money. It just stank the money in there. That's how much money they printing. And they stealing it under our fucking eyes and our nose. And I'm telling y'all better wise up. I just read some shit about a reset. They resetting everywhere. The gun laws that they change in Louisiana, that's a part of a reset. The laws that they change in particular in Louisiana is a reset. You heard me? And they know y'all kids gonna go get them guns and pick them gun up. And that's another thing, man. Just off of this news that I'm broadcasting to y'all on this live, you heard me? Check this out. These people smart enough to know if they let a train pass through the hood and leave it unlocked with nothing but guns, they know y'all gonna get them and they going on the street.
Dog. Dog.
Whoa. Interstate 40 partially collapsed after catastrophic rains in North Carolina. God damn. Wow. A portion of major interstate that connects western North Carolina and eastern Tennessee was washed out during catastrophic flooding from Helene. Damn, a whole overpass fell? That's a damn. Shit. You see that water, man, that water break bridges, boy. That water don't be playing. It say, the North Carolina Department of Transportation said I-40 was closed in multiple locations between Asheville and eastern Tennessee due to washouts and debris. No one was reportedly injured in the collapse. Thank God for that. And transportation officials did not have an estimated restore time frame. The agency warned drivers that all roads in western North Carolina should be considered closed. Bro, this shit look like a whole river, man. A mudslide. This shit breaking the streets breaking up with it. That's devastating, dog. That's devastating. Hey, you know, this make me think about that movie, man, War of the Worlds. I think it's War of the Worlds. Lord have mercy. I got some more news for y'all. Chill out. Oh, it's, you see, y'all be in the live and shit. Y'all be wanting to know about all this shit with Diddy. Let me tell y'all something. Diddy, I know Diddy in there wishing and regretting what he did. That don't make no sense, man. Getting caught with all that fucking baby oil. Like them people wasn't gonna know what you was doing with all that baby oil. Nobody in their life got that much baby oil in their fucking house. I don't give a damn if you got a big mansion. You just need 2 bottles in that whole mansion. That baby oil spread miles. You can use that and you can pass that and everybody can get baby. That baby oil, you don't even need a lot of that, man. You know, to get caught with cases after cases after cases, what you think they gonna think? What you think they gonna think? Anybody would have see that, man, all that baby oil? There's some asshole fucking motherfuckers in here with them, all that baby oil. What y'all doing in here with that? You know, straight, man. You know, it's all alleged, though. It's all alleged. But just to say you get caught with all that fucking baby oil, man. And I don't want to get too much on that, you know, because Diddy didn't do all that by himself, man. Diddy did not. Look at that. Diddy lawyers say rapper is eager to testify during trial. Questions baby oil claims. Wow. Diddy is expected to take the stand in his own defense during his upcoming sex trafficking and racketeering trial. His lawyer, Mark Agnifilo, sat down with TMZ for his quick turn documentary, The Downfall of Diddy. Boy, they making money off of this Diddy story. They make money off of nigga downfall. Ain't that something? And they gonna name it that shit too. The Downfall of Diddy, the documentary. That shit crazy, man. This is what they do though. To discuss Combs' case and the bevy of allegations against the Bad Boy Recorder, the Bad Boy Records founder. So, my thing is this. They grabbed the baby oil and they using this shit in the case. It still don't say nothing about nothing. Unless these witnesses just said, oh yeah, and he keep a lot of baby oil. You know, these victims, they saying, oh yeah, he keep a lot of baby oil. He use it. He got a closet and a button he press. You know, shit like that. If they document straight about the baby oil, because I seen where Johnson and Johnson on one of these different companies that got that baby oil, they didn't clean their name from this Diddy case. They say they didn't sponsor Diddy for no baby oil. Look, hey, he bought it on his own. Check the books. We didn't give him shit. Them people know better than that, man. Them people not gonna get involved with that, man. Not with Diddy. Even if they was there, they're not trying to help him. You see what they doing? And I know it was more people in that didn't. Man, it had a lot of people. I used to get the Vibe magazine, the Source, Double XL, you know, Ebony. They had all them pictures in there, man, when I was Joseph. They had them pictures in there. And you know, I seen how the videos, you know, all the rap. Y'all used to be in all them party, man. Nobody not gonna come and stand, and they still ain't saying nothing about comes for Diddy. Nobody came to rescue Diddy yet, man. They say Diddy is in there with a white guy that was a cyber hacker or something. He stole something on the computer. I don't know. But he with him. He ain't gonna fuck with Diddy in there, man. Diddy can take him. But they say Diddy not eating. You gotta eat, Diddy. Suge say you need to get a Jewish diet, man. You need to listen to Suge, bro. Suge telling you the truth. Go on the Jewish diet, they go serve it to you hot. And you open it yourself. That's a fact. He ain't lied when he told him that. Beyonce Instagram spam with comments attempting to connect her to Diddy. Oh, you gonna get a lot of that. That ain't. You see, the scammers gonna try to start putting shit out on the fucking celebrities. Them people know who it is, though, man. You can't link nothing to nobody name at your house, dog. You can't do that. It don't pay to try that. You gonna try to put some dirt on them people name. Them people got more money than you. And why would you waste your time trying to do that? Social media users, and likely more than a few bots, have resorted to commenting on Beyonce's Instagram account and mass following the arrest of Sean Diddy Combs. In screenshots captured by Vibe on Friday afternoon, users questioned the 43-year-old's knowledge of nefarious behavior that occurs in the music industry, particularly that of Mr. Combs. Y'all reaching, man. From gift and memes to verbal accusations, the comments range from demanding facts to outright accusing Queen Bee of selling her soul. Y'all need to stop, dog. Y'all gonna do the Queen that, though. You know, it's one thing when they grab somebody, but for y'all to try to grab somebody else and put them in that, man, y'all reaching, man. Let them people do their job, dog. Let them people do their job, man. But they do it all. They do it to them all, dog. They do them all that. All the greats go through that. One commenter even brought her husband into the mix, adding, I can't wait to see Jay-Z go down for everyone he's wronged. This comes after Suge Knight claimed that Brooklyn rapper, as well as Dr. Dre and additional industry leaders, were privy to Combs' behaviors. You see? That's crazy, dog. Motherfucker say, I can't wait to see what it go do for your eyes. What the fuck that's gonna do for your eyes to see that? If it's true, this shit is all alleged. They convict you before they real people do it. Don't even know the whole story and the truth. Y'all need to get y'all facts straight, man. You know? Then that's a brother. You know what I'm saying? If you want to go that way, we can go all over with the shit. But you know, we love all races in here. But I'm just saying, y'all gonna throw a rock at that man. Y'all was always all in them parties, popping bottles with Diddy, man. Yeah, we see the pictures. We see the videos. We heard the interviews about the Diddy party. Take that, take that. Yeah, y'all was all in that. Y'all was all in that. All in that. Boy, oh, this some shit right here. I really don't want to cover this one, but I got to. Damn, Kim. Yeah, I don't like that story. I mean, I said, boy, 12-year-old died after tree fall on him. By a 12-year-old boy died Thursday, September 26th, after a tree fell on him at the Howell Nature Center. Now, that's a lawsuit. That's a fucking lawsuit. How a tree fall on him at the park? Why y'all letting them kids play around them trees anyway if they're not secure or they're not rooted in the ground? Listen to this. Murphy told the post chaperones were teaching students how to make a fire when they heard loud crackling. Oh. Sounding like foul play. It might not be, because them trees, they get old and they deroot themselves due to the wind velocity and all of that, after years and years, and then it could have happened like that. It say the group members took off running and the tree fell. The boy was taken by helicopter to C.S. Mott Children's Hospital in Ann Arbor, where he died around 8 p.m. Damn, sorry to hear that, man. My condolences go out to the boy parents, man. I'm sorry to hear that one. I got sons, man. I couldn't imagine, bro. Damn. Gotta be careful, man. Gotta be careful. But moving on, man. Moving on. Shit. You feel me? Yeah. Chat lit. Somebody in the chat said, El Vado Loco said he gave Diddy a key to his... Yeah. Man, I got some more news for y'all. Y'all check this shit out, man. I'm vibing. Trump vows to seek criminal charges against Google if reelected president. He should. And you know why he doing that? Because they have ghost comment section. They got people in the comment section saying bad things. They work like that, man. They work like that. They got, I don't worry about that because I don't do this. I do this for your entertainment only. And two, you can't move me with them words. Words shouldn't hurt no man, dog. They shouldn't. You should, if you know you a real man, stand firm in what you say and not worry about how they play. You know what I'm saying? That's it. But moving on, Trump gonna reach Google ass because if y'all keep on putting this bad shit out about Trump, talking about him, and saying all this bad shit, having these people. Look, it say Trump threatened on Friday to direct the Justice Department to pursue criminal charges against Google if he is elected president, claiming the company was unfairly displaying negative news. See? Negative news, articles about him, but not his 2020 election opponent, Kamala Harris. See? That's what they do. And they get them people in the comment section to say all kind of stuff too. They do that with everybody, though. They do that with celebrities. They do that with artists. They do that with everything. Music, movies, Hollywood, a la terre. They do it all. It has been determined that Google has illegally used a system of only revealing and displaying bad stories about Donald Trump. Some made up for his purpose while at the same time only revealing good stories about Comrade Kamala Harris, Trump said in his post. That's sad. That's sad, dog. We can't even, you can't have a fair race. They be cheating so bad. They cheat so bad you can't have a fair race, dog. Just let the people vote, man. But you know, everybody can't vote because then you got the felons, the convicted felons, they can't vote. That's most of the majority, about 85% of the blacks, the black community. So then you got the rich and they go, you know, so that's why this shit is big, man. This shit is big, man. The people with a lot of money, they really want Trump in there. And then now a lot of other people starting to cross over. The Democratic Party, you know, it ain't as strong as it used to be. Taylor Swift done jump in the mix and help Kamala out, you know. I don't know, man. I don't think she gonna win though. Not up against Trump. Not with all these, with 2 assassination attempts. Man, a historical. Hey, you looking at history in the making with Trump, dog. Man, they're gonna build statues about Trump, man. They're gonna have statues up all over Trump. Watch. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Diddy case, rappers, stars, and more are worried over Diddy files. You don't think they ain't worried? Their name might come up in the mix, man. You don't think they worried? Nobody saying nothing. Nobody's saying nothing. And I know that's what's the giveaway right there. That's the giveaway. Nobody saying nothing. And they was all to the party, man. Eating them hors d'oeuvres, drinking the fucking champagne in that bitch. Oh, I know it must have been jamming in that motherfucker. And there's a lot of people talking about that now they got this new thing now. Yeah, I went to a Diddy party. See, this the no, I ain't gonna say it like that. They saying, oh, I went to a Diddy party, but I left early. That still don't mean nothing either. You could be in them allegations. If Diddy say you was in there, you was in there. You not going, Diddy say y'all not going to help, guess what? I'm going to help y'all get involved. That's what Diddy finna do. They got a little bit of time to board a plane and get the fuck out of here like Russell Simmons, man. Allegedly. They ain't got that long. They ain't got that long. Them people know what's going on, son. Them people know what's going on, son. Them people been knowing what's going on. You heard me? Look at that. They even talk, man, they after Jigga now. And I think they got him by the balls, man. No Diddy. Shout out to my boy Dame Dash. Must say pause. On Wednesday, all eyes on you, rapper Meek Mill wrote on X, I want to hire investigative team, $100K cash to find out every specific detail involving Meek Mill name to Diddy case. I also want them to look at who is powering the media involving Meek, anything to do with Buddy. Something not right. You see? I'm the only one. Now you see, y'all, I'm not about to reach at Meek. I like Meek, man. Meek rap good. Meek go hard. I'm just going to keep it crispy with y'all. Now, with this Diddy shit, man, with all this new technology, man, with all this CGI and all this fake AI and all this shit, man, motherfuckers be putting shit together for likes on the post, dog, for likes and streams. And y'all just go crazy with it, and then when you know something, this shit then magically turn into the truth. That's not how it work, man. You gotta try to weed through that shit to get to the truth, man. They be lying so much and putting the 10 on the 2. I don't believe none of that shit, dog, until it all come out. You heard? Moving on, though. Let's move on. And this too much. It's Diddy all over, man. Diddy be trending. Diddy go be trending for about 2 years with this, dog. 2-3 years, this shit go be trending, Diddy. And as they keep coming, as the people keep coming forward, the victims keep coming forward, and the names keep dropping off the list, Lord, man. All that money, man. all that money, boy. That's a lot of money, dog, to watch just go to attorney, lawyer fees and retainer fees and whoo man. They say he just paid another victim too, huh? Lord. Hey, let's get on some money topics, dog. It's too much about the Diddy, dog. I don't want to talk about Diddy all the time. CNN do enough talking about Diddy right now. As we speak, they talking about Diddy. They doing the thing on the bottom of the screen that's talking about Diddy, dog. It say, we going to get into some stock and money matters. And you heard me? Yeah. Check this out. U.S. stock jumped Thursday as the S&P 500 closed at a record high. Investors welcome a slew of updates, including solid U.S. economic data, Micron's upbeat earnings, and China's pledge of more stimulus. Told y'all I got some money to go around. They said more stimulus. A final update from the U.S. government on second quarter GDP growth beat Wall Street expectation, while weekly jobless claims unexpected fell to the lowest levels in 4 months. Meanwhile, China's top leaders signaled they are pulling out the stops to revive its moribund economic with the new pledges to lift fiscal spending, halt the property crisis, and support the stock market. A big jump in mainland stocks set the CSI 300 on track for its best week in a decade. Up next, Friday will bring a highly anticipated reading on the Persona Consumption Expenditures (PCE) index, the inflation metric preferred by the Fed. In individual stock moves, Supermicro Computer (SMCI) tanked 12% after the Wall Street Journal reported the Department of Justice is probing the server maker following a short seller report from Hindenburg Research published last month. Published last month. Excuse me, y'all. I need some water. Moving on, though. You know, is it safe to say that the music industry is on a fucking serious ass decline right now because of these Diddy allegations? The whole industry, bro. It's only a few artists that's gonna survive. If you're not Drake, if you're not Kendrick, Future, J. Cole, man, next summer, they gonna wanna know who, Mike Don't, who, they, I'm telling you, who, them, all it take, this microwave music right now, I'm telling you, just like that, man. A fucking song ain't even that long no more. You listen to a song now, minute and 30 seconds. God damn, you get the hook in the verse, that's a rap. They feature somebody, that's about 2 minutes, 30 seconds. Them songs not fast, not long like how they used to be. They used to have 3 verses in a song. Not no more. Not no more. All right. New California law requires parents to save money earned by child influencers protected from financial abuse. A new California law requires parents to set aside money earned by child social media influencers and deposit the earnings into accounts their kids can't access until they're adults. Shit, that's smart. Man, that's smart, man. Y'all, you know, hey, you know something, man? I wish everybody that would do something like that would try. That's the smartest thing to do if you're going to let your child get on the internet and surf or talk underage in the right direction. You know, that's cool. And you monetize, put your child through school. Ain't that something? That's the real way you should be using the internet anyway, if you're going to be on there and influence people at that age, you know. It say The governor additionally signed a second piece of legislation that expands the state's Coogan law, a long-standing protection for child actors in Hollywood, to include minors employed as online content creators. So they're allowing kids to be content creators with the under the parents' discretion, monetized, and have an account for them set up. That's dope. I think it's dope. I think it's dope. The law requires 15% of children and teen earnings be placed in a trust to be untouched until their 18th birthday. Boy, that's a fire ass law. That's a fire money law. That's a fire law. These protections will ensure minors who perform in online content are protected from financial abuse, Newsom's office said. In old Hollywood, child actors were exploited. In 2024, it's now child influencers. And he got a point with that. But I still say it's all up to the parents. It's all about who your mom and your dad is. Because if you're gonna let your child take the stage on live or anything like that, man, and you're not gonna monitor what they're doing or what they're talking about, you need to get your ass whipped. You know, this right here, this should need to be a law in every state, man. And I guess that's the way they go get the parents to guide their children and mind it and pay attention to what they're doing and what they're putting out. Because it started home. So if you can make some money, you know your child is going live and watch your child, see what he putting out. He's making money. They can make money off of this, doing this. Watch him. You know what I'm saying? You know. Hey man, I'm just a messenger, bruh. I'm just a messenger. Y'all put it together. Okay. Some more money news for y'all. 401k matching. The free money benefit every employee should know about. Y'all listen up now, because I'm not going to repeat this shit. All right. Financial advisors say that reviewing your option if your employer offers 401k matching is a simple way to expand your investment portfolio. Often referred to as free money by advisors, a 401k match is when your job deposits money into your 401k account to reflect any contributions you made from your compensation, such as bonuses and salary, according to Fidelity Investments. In a new report from CNBC, experts say learning about your employer's 401k matching policies is one of the simplest ways to get free money or more bang for your buck in the workplace. Is it true? Simply put, an employer will make a matching contribution to a worker's retirement savings up to a cap, thanks to 401k matching. So if a worker places 3% or more of their annual salary into a 401k plan, their employer may add 3% to their employer's account. With a dollar for dollar match up to 3%, the investor can double their money, which per the report is the same as 100% profit. So, you put your money where your mouth is, man. No diddy. No diddy. So, you just get your money, man, and you put your money and invest it in your 401k, whatever you put in, they gonna match it. And they do that on stocks. I think, if I'm not mistaken, man, what stock market do it? I think it's all of them do it. That they got that the ROI and all of that on what the fuck? I seen that shit the other day. What's the name of that stock company, man? I don't know right now. Is AI making spin is This is a good question. Is AI making you spend more money? Walton's Wendy, AI reduces AI reduces the pain of payment, making it easier to buy. The more consumers automate their spending and investigating decisions, the less financial literacy they have. More research and regulation can help consumers maintain financial well-being in the era of AI. Y'all gonna trust them fucking computers with your money, man? Now this ain't like investing. This ain't like the AI with investment because you can just have. I mean, in the stock market, the stock market don't have all your money. You put some of your money in that and invest. You know, and however you fracture your check when you get paid or whatever. But you put some of your money in that, and people use AI to do certain uh buy-ins and sales, with AI. This that new shit. And it's only a few people that got access to that. They don't let all the little regular people like me and you have access to all of that. It's just the big, big, big people got money, got access to that. To be able to utilize that in that way and keep being rich. And besides, you gotta go to school to learn how to use that AI to do that with that money. You can't just get that, think you got the cheat code to life and all of that, and you think you're going to win. No, that's not how that goes. Go sit down. Go sit down. Stop trying to think you're going to win that easy off the cheat. No, you got to earn it. You got to earn it, or you got to be a part of the bloodline. That's it. Just be a part of the bloodline. Like many academics, Wharton Market professor Wendy De La Rosa is excited about the transformative power of generative artificial intelligence. But as a researcher who focuses on financial well-being, especially among the most vulnerable consumers, she's also waving a red flag. Why are you waving a red flag, Wendy? In her latest co-authored paper, excuse me, y'all, she cautions that AI can curb good financial decision making for many people because it reduces the friction they experience when spending their hard earned cash. We have to think about who is implementing the technology. By and large, that's going to be businesses and retailers whose incentive is to get smarter, faster, and better in getting us to part with our money. I told y'all. The people they use that to get to their money fast and make their money fast. The people who know how to use that, big businesses, corporations, company, Fortune 500, not the little people. That shit is not for the regular people to use, man. I'm telling you, it's not ready. Y'all not ready for that. That's too much. People thinking I'm gonna get AI, I'm gonna put $1,000 on Robinhood and shit. Man, that's not how that works. You still gotta learn how to operate that, fool. You can't just go on there and just think you're gonna pick up some AI and just start utilizing that. You gonna fuck around and lose all your fucking money, and you gonna go bankrupt fucking with AI, and the AI gonna have your money, not you. Y'all get to trying shit. Y'all thinking it's gonna be sweet. It's gonna be a bad day for you trying to utilize that to being no good and still, and you gonna see karma gonna hit you with. Hey, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, man. I wouldn't play with my money like that. AI. I'm more playing with their money. I'd have bet more money on the real AI. Allen Iverson shooting a 3 in a game in a playoff before I would have bet on that. Learn how to use that shit before y'all go use y'all money using AI, man. Y'all don't know nothing about that, man. But moving on, though, man. Moving on. I'm a self-made millionaire. Here's how to use ChatGPT to make a lot of money. I don't think it's that simple, dog. I don't think it's that simple. That shit might be that simple when you're playing GTA and you call your partner for the money, for all the infinity money code or whatever kind of code you need, you can get it like that. They don't give them code like that in them. You just go to Yahoo Finance and just think you could just read something and get uh you're just gonna get $1 million life cheat code. Fuck no, you gotta put in work. You gotta put in a lot of work. And $1 million these days ain't no money. That shit used to be a lot of money in the 90s, in the early in the 80s and shit like that. And then Trump was the man then. Had way more than just 1 million. But $1 million was worth more then. Right now, fucking dollar don't get you nothing, dog. Them children, them kids, $1, man, you better not give no 2, 3 year old no fucking dollar around my fucking way. They want 20, 50, 100, 100 bun. They know about all that. They see all them artists and them celebrities doing all kind of shit on YouTube, man, with that money. Talking to the fucking money and all that, man. They know what that is. They know what that shit do. They know the type of energy that shit bring, man. Them children know that shit young, man, from watching TV. I heard Obama and them don't even let their children watch TV, dog. They didn't even let them watch it. There's a lot of celebrities don't let their children watch TV, too. Look at this shit. Some more stock news. Where do stocks head from here? I think that shit gonna crash, dog. With this election bullshit, they gonna fake a crash. They gonna take their money, fake a crash, overthrow the government with some bullshit, overthrow the people on the ground, the government with the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? With the news. That's what's going on, man. I wouldn't invest no money in the market right now. I mean, if you're gonna buy into it right now, shit for sale. Look, this was more dovish than expected, which helped push the S&P 500. That's what y'all invest in. Invest in that S&P 500. It diversify and put your money in all that. You're just investing in all the stuff in the S&P 500 to new heights. Even more appealing was the broadening out of gains from just a handful of mega caps to many small and mid cap stocks. Or to put it in another way, the bull market for all has finally begun. Let's spend some time today looking into the specifics of the Fed decision and what lies ahead for investors. That will be the focus of today's Redmeister Total Return Commentary. Market Outlook. Here is the key excerpt from my commentary last week sharing 3 paths for stock after the Fed meeting. I explained that this path was the most profitable. 50-point cut plus point caution. Plus, but cautious. It says, this is the most likely outcome as right now. Investors put 63% odds on a 50 bias point cut being served up. Then combine this with typical Fed speak on how their next move will be based on the data and thus have no prescribed path for future cuts ordained. Because this is the assumed outcome. Then investors might push higher for a session or two in order to make new highs. But really, much of this move is already baked into the cake of current stock prices. This would put each next Fed meeting into play as a key catalyst for what happens next. The more dovish they become to cut rates faster, the more bullish for stocks. And the more cautious they are, the more likely stocks have a hard time moving substantially higher than now. I think the key section is that last paragraph, so please review again. Even though Powell was his ever data dependent self, it was still a more dovish outcome than many expected. So there may be a bit more upside to this move going into the year end. More on that at the end of this market outlook section. Now let me share this with y'all. 50 basis points, investors immediately hit the buy button on that news. Dot plot about future path of rate cuts shows the consensus around 3.25% by end of 2025, which is 1.5% lower than now, but not much lower thereafter. Point. Anything else in the summary of economic projections? SEP, pretty much the same as last time. Still predicting soft landing with a pretty flat line 2.0% GDP projection for every year between 2024 and 2025. Point. Unemployment stays aloft at 4%. Hold on, y'all. My bad, y'all. I'm losing my focus. Get it together, Pete. Point. Unemployment stays aloft at 4.4% by end of 2025 and then comes down only slightly over the next 2 years. Point. I would call this a muddle through outlook, which likely explains why they don't plan on bringing rates down much, because if the economy softens at any point, then they will have some ammo at their disposal to lower rates and pick up the pace of the economy. Point. How dovish versus cautious was Powell about next step. Balanced, which was to be expected. The key is about their dual mandate, full employment and stable prices. Any further weaknesses to employment will likely have them cut faster, even if inflation not easing as fast as hoped for. Data dependent language as expected. My bet is that they plan on going 50 basis points every 2 to 3 meetings, allowing them to be cautious. But really, that is not much different than doing 25 every meeting for a while. How does this affect my investment plan? Exactly as expected, no change. Point. General agreement between Fed and the market after investors were too optimistic too early about rate cuts. Nice to have alignment. Point. They believe they are right on time with this cut, not late or in a rush as some think the 50 basis point cut implies. I agree with this statement when you appreciate the inflation is still somewhere elevated, but given lag effects on track to inflation down to size without undue harm to the job markets. Man, inflation is motherfucking off the chain. Man, you know something? I knew whenever they was going to give them stimulus and y'all took them stimulus check, I knew the following year, man, they was going to make a shit with inflation, dog. I said, boy, the fucking gas going to be high, the rice, the milk, eggs, all the commodities that you could think of done went to the roof. I'm telling you, man, we got to get it together, dog. And, I'm starting to think this shit is off in the fall, man. I'm starting to believe that, dog. I'm really starting to believe that America done did so much stealing and taking shit that they done did enough is enough. They say it was the year of exposing. Shit, how much shit they gonna expose now? Cause man, I'm telling you, P. Diddy going to jail is big, man. This shit is big, man. I think this shit got a few politicians. I think it got a few political people involved. I think it got a little bit of everybody that got a lot of money involved, dog. I'm serious, man. I'm dead ass serious, man. I think it got a lot of people involved in sports, entertainment, Hollywood, political, all that, man. And that's why they went to the Miami location where he stayed to get them damn tape. They went in there, they got it, they watched it, they saw what was on it, and they deleted what they needed to delete, and they kept it moving. That's what they did, man. That's what they did, man. Right before our eyes, they got them people going there. The news covering it. That's crazy. They telling us that's why they going in there, but who knows? And if you knew, what would you say? And would you still watch the news? Because a lot of y'all still be watching the news. Y'all still be watching the news and believing all that shit. I know y'all do. Especially the elder, the old people, they watch, they believe in all that. That's how they got everybody with the vaccine in the news. The news cover that, man. Everybody believe that. Now they woke now. Y'all don't want to believe the news no more. Y'all don't want to believe the news no more. Who y'all gonna believe now if you're not believing in no God or no higher power? Because before the news was selling you a dream and then selling you all kind of propaganda, you know. But I'm gonna do this last one, man. And this is shit. And I can't believe it's not butter. It's baby oil because they got this shit going on with Diddy. I think her name in this shit too, allegedly. The model Naomi Campbell has been banned from being a charity trustee after UK watchdog found charity funds were spent on luxury hotels and spa treatments. Come on now. This bitch was stealing them fucking charity people money to go and get a treatment. A charity commissioner inquiry found Fashion for Relief was not passing on as much of the money raised as it was supposed to. Instead, it was being spent on cigarettes and security. Yeah. Oh, man, they're wild. It say, hold on, man. This shit is white. Instead, it was being spent on cigarettes and security for Campbell and other unauthorized payments to one of her fellow charity trustees. I just found out today about the findings, and I'm extremely concerned. Campbell, 54. That bitch too old to be doing that shit. She added she was not the person in control of the charity. Allegedly, yeah, that's what they all say. If they got you, baby. Ain't no more Chanel modeling. There's no more Chanel. No more channel. She has been banned from charity involvement for 5 years with two other trustees, Bianca Helmick and Veronica Chu, being banned for 9 years and 4 years respectively. God damn. That's crazy. And she can't explain that. Them people know what you did, man. You can't explain that. You just look more guilty when you're taking questions from the news and you put the mic in your face. So they're stating that you could be the person who's been stealing the money from the charity. Is it true? And you go get the mic trying to explain like a big dumbass. Come on, man. You don't even look sexy no more on TV no more trying to explain that. Naomi Campbell, who? That girl knows she too big and too old for that. The year of the exposing. All the thieves, the shit started with Cat Williams. This shit spread like mustard all over the place. I tell you, man. Hey, look, man. I did this shit just for y'all entertainment, and I hope y'all enjoyed it. But tonight was the first edition to the Professor P live stream. And we're going to be doing this shit every week, getting lit. It's just the first time I did this shit, so y'all fuck with your boy, man. One love to all the real soldiers and all the real soldiettes. You heard me? Shout out to my family, all my partners, my classmates, everybody that I grew up with. I love you. You heard me? R.I.P. to my homeboy, D-Boy, my guy. Right here, I keep him with me. Um, and just shout out to everybody that's doing and creating content, man. And blessings to y'all, man. I hope y'all get y'all streams up, and I hope y'all keep it positive, man. Keep it positive, man. Make them laugh. You know, long as they laughing, they ain't arguing. You know what I'm saying? And y'all just keep it pimping, man. That's it. Keep it professional. Signing off, man. It's the P. Bow. Blucker.